Welcome back to our Marvel Snap deck highlight showcasing Darkhawk today. 4 energy, 1 power card on reveal effect gets plus 2 power for each card in your opponent's deck. At the end of the average game of Marvel Snap, each deck's going to have 3 cards remaining in it, meaning Darkhawk has 7 power at a baseline. That being said, our deck has a number of cards that provide synergy with this ongoing effect. Let's run through them. To start with, we have Korg in the 1-drop slot. On reveal, kick a rock into your opponent's deck, which is not only disruptive, but gets Darkhawk plus 2 power. Black Widow gives your opponent a Widow's Bite, which not only denies them a draw and gums up the board, but leaves an additional card in their deck at the end of the game. And finally, a card that had previously struggled to find a home in Marvel Snap fits quite well with Darkhawk now in Rock Slide. On reveal, put not 1, but 2 rocks into the opponent's deck, meaning not only incredibly disruptive, but again, giving plus 2 power twice or plus 4 to Darkhawk. This means with a little bit of synergy, Darkhawk is above the typical rate of 8 power 4 energy, making it quite a strong play in the mid or even late game. Now, the rest of this deck has a few different things going on to it. To start with, we are leveraging one of my favorite combos, which is Black Widow on 2, into Wave on 3 to make everything cost 4, into Odin on turn 4, re-trigger Widow, giving our opponent another Widow's Bite, and then re-triggering Wave to make that Widow's Bite and everything else in the opponent's hand cost 4 resources. This means if you curve Black Widow into Wave into Odin on these two, we deny our opponent 3 of their 6 draws over the course of the game, which again means more stats for Darkhawk. Another combo this deck has with Wave and Odin is if we Wave into Sarah on turn 4, we can then Odin that Wave on turn 5, which in conjunction with Sarah makes all of the cards in our hand cost 3, while everything our opponent has costs 4, allowing us to make 2 plays in the final turn while they are restricted to just 1. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you here today. I think they do an excellent job of not only showcasing the consistently large stats that Darkhawk is able to bring to the table, but they also do a fantastic job of showing how the rest of the disruption in this shell is able to get us ahead even in games where Darkhawk doesn't show up. As always, if you do enjoy it, be sure to tap that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what your favorite part was, and if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. I post deck highlights like this, as well as other Marvel Snap tidbits and updates here 7 days a week. I'd love to see you back again sometime. For the rest of today, enjoy some Combo Hawk gameplay. I think I'm gonna Widow Wave Odin into Murray Isle here. Someone asked, do I think Magic will crumble as a game? I think Magic's probably too big to fail and will probably be around for many decades to come. I also don't really care if Magic is around or fails or not. And too many people put way too much. There's a really awful negative thing where people are like, is this game the Hearthstone killer? Is this game the Magic killer? Chat, you don't have to kill a previous game to enjoy a new one. Don't worry about something that you're not enjoying anymore failing. Just move on from it and let it go and enjoy the thing you're currently enjoying. It's super toxic to be like, oh, is this thing gonna make this other thing I used to do fail? It's fine to not like Magic anymore. I don't like Magic anymore, so I don't play it. But I don't like go around saying, oh, I hope it dies and I hope this kills Magic. It's like, that's so silly and childish. Just stop. All right, so now I gotta decide. Are we Odining here to lock them out of 2 more draws? Probably. I do like locking them out of 2 more draws. I could also Sarah into Odin, but that cuts them off of less stuff for the long run. Hot Dog Water, thank you for the 45 months. Welcome back. Opponent snapped, huh? There's 6 cards in their deck. There's gonna be 7 cards in their deck next turn. What if I just arrow this turn and copy whatever their next big play is into Xandar? And then I can Rock Slide plus Darkhawk in the middle. Yeah, I think this is good for us. I think they're gonna like Taskmaster somewhere else. Yeah, and then Arrow's gonna be like, hey, Taskmaster, come over here to this location you're already winning. And now I get to go this to trigger Vormir plus put a rock in their deck, kicking them up to 7 cards. And then we Darkhawk here for a 15 power Darkhawk. Yeah, really, really fantastic showing for our deck here. And obviously we didn't need as much as 15 here, but I felt better having it. And remember too, someone said, well, what about Zola? The odds of them having Zola are really low this game, chat, because Black Widow and Odin into Wave Black Widow took 3 of their 6 draws away. There's 7 cards in their deck right now, and only 1 of those is a rock. We really disrupted them. So we'll Psylocke and Korg, and then we'll get to Sarah on 4 and then Doom on 5 potentially. Sounds fun. I think we just Sarah. I can go Sarah into 6-drop, 6-drop. I think this is Wave plus Darkhawk, probably, right? Pretty solid turn 5 here. Our Darkhawk is going to be a minimum of 11 right now with these two. And then the way Wave and Sarah interact, I'll get to play any 2 cards I want next turn. And they'll only get to play 1. My Darkhawk is 13. And then I can play Chavez here, and I can play Odin here. And my Odin is going to trigger Korg and make my Darkhawk bigger as well. Is that better than adding power in the center, though? Is actually, so am I supposed to do this, maybe? Maybe I'm supposed to do this because it plays for all 3 locations. Although this is worse into a leader, right? What happens if they leader here? They would be +9, they'd be at 11, and I'd only be at 10. And then I'd lose middle. Lose the leader. They're in the tank, so I assume they don't have leader. If they're in the tank, he says, before getting leadered by a slow roll. Okay, sweet. And they played for there with the Darkhawk, which means my Doom gets to get them across the board here. What are you gonna do? Leader me? Man, who was leader? Yep. Nice. Good stuff. Good, clean stuff. All right, Darkhawk into the Nexus sounds lovely. Although that won't let us necessarily win Mojo World. Do I want to wave into Sarah is a question, I guess. It's probably fine, he says, before getting leeched early. Someone asked, should you wait to get your cards out of caches, or should you buy them from the collection shop? We actually don't know the downgrade timer for things, so I can't really make a mathematical argument one way or another for what you should or shouldn't be doing, if that makes sense in that regard. I'll snap them here. Yeah, that was a mod that updated that Crumblecade, so I fixed it. So this is 3 power, basically, so it would make Darkhawk larger. I think I just Chavez here with the intention of arrowing next turn. Yeah, okay, and then I think we have priority here, right? So I just go ahead and arrow in the middle. Actually, I should arrow left, right? Well... Oh, this actually lets me tie the left, right? Maybe that's not good enough. Actually, I should arrow in the middle and play this on the left, so then I have more things, and we win that here, and we win this here. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, arrow mid, widow left should give us wins left and right, I believe. Potentially in the middle as well, but... should be left and right good. Widow versus Psylocke doesn't matter. Because they're not drawing another cards using anything. And again, just like to highlight Darkhawk, chat, it was just like this card's not flashy, but it's just a good rate, right? Like, it's 11 power for 4 energy. It's incredibly above rate. Someone said, doesn't Black Widow make Darkhawk bigger? Black Widow only makes Darkhawk bigger if there's another turn that they could have drawn on. And this is the final turn, so it's the same. It's a good question, though. Nova Roma's working against us, chat. Roma is working against us. Okay, so it's like really important that I win Asgard then, right? Darkhawk's actually insane at winning Asgard, huh? We just arrow here since we had wave. Just keep them off Asgard that way. Huh. This wins left and right. So it's gonna go to 17. I'll stay for a cube. There's a good chance we lose. Okay, so we're good. Win by 1. Yeah, clean game. Cool. Good stuff. Victory. Gorgon 1. Joda, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Thanks for the anonymous sub gifter. Appreciate you. Okay, so we have 2 draws at Odin to follow up Wave. And even if we don't hit Odin, we have Dr. Doom, which is lovely. Woo! Piece of candy, chat! Old man Suede, thanks for checking out for over 3 years. Good to see the old regulars coming back for some Snap-a-Lap, man. Snap.fan is a community site. That's unfortunate. What a bad dog. Okay, we drew Darkhawk, and we have Rock Slide. So I can Rock Slide... Actually, I think I'm Rock Sliding the... Am I Rock Sliding the Strange Academy? It's tough. No, wait, I think I'm Rock Sliding here. And then we're Darkhawking here. And then we're Odining these to make Darkhawk huge, right? I think is the plan. They have 7 cards in their deck, so they're going to go down to 6 when they draw next turn. And then we'll put them up to 8, so it's a 17 power Hawk here. Oh, sorry, we're going to put 3 rocks in their deck, actually. Yeah. And they could be worried about us playing to the right here still as well. So this is going to gain 6 power when Odin triggers here. The question is 14 going to be enough to win here, and is 23 going to be enough here? Hopefully. If they destroyer here, we tie, and then we win the tiebreaker. So that feels good. I could also arrow right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe arrow right is better. Arrow right is worse against Spectrum, though, right? They could Spectrum left. Does Spectrum left beat me either way, though? Spectrum left might beat me either way. We'll see. Or definitely the Spectrum Destroyer deck, right? Yeah, sweet game. Victory. Got disrupted on our wave, but the Darkhawk with the rocks came together. I like to draw one of our 4 drops. Okay, the fact that we drew Sarah means we're gonna wait to Psylocke till 3 so we can Sarah on 4. Whoa, chat, Iceman didn't get us. Honestly, my #1 piece of advice for people trying to rank up is worry less about ranking up. Enjoy the ride of growing your collection and getting new cards and trying new things. You will be much happier in Marvel Snap and any other card game you play if you just don't worry about your rank. This is pretty sweet. So I get to go Sarah mid into Dr. Doom on 5 into Odin Dr. Doom on 6. And the Doombots here, when you send Mitch McConnell into Washington, D.C., he gets more powerful, so. Bad for my country, good for this game. And that just doesn't matter at all, right? It just means I'm Odining on the left instead of Odining in the mid. Yes, this is technically optimal. Synergy cards, chat. This deck's pretty good in the leader. Feeling good. People keep like leadering our Odins and our other cards to not great effect. Yeah, love it.
Victory.
Just playing this out to play on curve here. So we'll play Wave this turn, which will let us Sarah next turn into Odin on 5. So the way this works out, we Sarah on 4, and then Sarah makes Odin 1 cheaper. So I can Odin on 5. Sarah doesn't really help them. And then next turn on turn 6, all of our cards cost 3, and all of their cards cost 4. They're only playing one thing a turn anyways. This is fine. The credit cap was changed to 10,000 when they added the first big bundle into Marvel Snap. So I think the play here is just like Chavez here, Dr. Doom here. Also, let's appreciate our Chavez variant here. They did skip. So they could Infinaut somewhere, but this play beats Infinaut, right? Chat, they can only play 1 card per turn, because they have Electro. Yeah, they're just dead.
Victory.
Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.